That wasn't too loud. I heard it when I came back in my room. That was loud. It was loud. Also, I need live feed updates on microphones and stuff. Just make sure I'm not awfully loud. I think I'm pretty loud. Because I'm going into red on my sound. I think that's better. Green with a bit of orange. So welcome back to Slay the Spire, where I'm just trying to get all the characters to the same ascension. So far, I have done 2 of 5 to Ascension 7. But it's starting to get more difficult. I also see there was an update today. And that update has given me a slightly easier time. Because there's more campsites. Even though there's not many more. Because originally, Ascension 6 reduced the amount of campsites in a run. So now it's been reduced. It's been changed to removing cards is more expensive. Also, we're back on speed mode, so unless there's a new what's the word? Unless there's a new event, it's just going to be a case of just get through it really quick, or as quickly as we can. Not necessarily speed run, but my decisions will be made a lot faster than they usually would. I've got an idea of how to play, like, the first act really well now. But if it actually works in the long term is another story entirely. I've figured for first act, it's just maximum damage. Just hit them as hard as you can. I mean, obviously, try and survive where you can, but focus primarily on just killing them. That one is hitting far too hard. I thought these enemies were all the same, but apparently there's one that's stronger than the others. I've also found there's 2 playstyles for this character that I like. It's either mass produce, the grey cards, or spam stars with Stardust. This might be the end of the run already, because if I can't damage this thing faster, I'm going to die. I also need to bring it down to the next phase before it, before Astral that goes back into my hand. But I don't have enough stars now. Yeah, I think this run might be over already. Yep, it is. This is the thing, like, you have to... I feel for Act 1, you have to have an AoE and a heavy hitting card. That's, like, mandatory for me now. Choose 1 of 3 rare cards, add an injury. Ooh, I like the file holster. I'm glad they've updated the some of the starter relics. They now act more like a counter to the negatives, to the curses. Because I've got 2 potion slots, except for the file holster, which gives me a 3rd, which brings me back to the normal. It just counters one of the ascension curses, which I am a fan of. Great first turn. Shrunk, and I got nothing to damage from it. Like, I'm honestly not expecting to go up an ascension tonight, because it is just getting that difficult. Because before it just came down to me making poor decisions, but now it's just a case of getting really unlucky throughout the run. I still take, in this game, I take more gambles than I did in Slay the Spire 1. It's just generally loot surrounds my health, and how the health is doing determines my route taken now. But I was saying to Lucasade, who I've been doing multiplayer with, I've never had the Regent's upgraded Falling Star card. It's never I've never had the option. I think one of my biggest flaws in this game now is using my potions properly. I always save, but I don't know if I'm making the right decision on how long I save it for. But I always try and make a effort to go to a shop now. I never used to. There we go, that was a really good first turn. But now I just need another stars. And I got Astral Pulse at the wrong time. Wait. No, I didn't. Now everything's one shot. Perfect. Like when I play this multiplayer with Lucasade, he is the angel on my shoulder. He's like, don't do this, please. And then I ignore him and we die. So then the failure is my own fault. Well, at least I had a fairly good amount of defense in this fight. Usually my defense never goes that way. I end up sitting on just taking tons and tons of damage every turn. Do that. Yeah. Boom, through that. Yeah, I don't know if I'm trying too hard to end fights too quickly or if I'm doing the right thing. But I'm not feeling all that confident for the boss fight. Now I feel a little bit more confident because that will be helpful. Is it? Yes. Multiple strikes. Ooh. This background's new. Do that for the extra hits on him. Get rid of that shield of his faster. It's amazing what you can do when you actually pay attention to what the bosses are doing. I do like this new environment for this boss fight though, it looks really cool. At least with boss fights, you can be a little bit more reckless, because as long as they don't kill you, you're going to be doing well. Hi, Pod. How you doing? This turn was awful. How has your week been? Has it been good? I was saying to people at work, how much overtime we've done. It just felt like a very, very long week. I had another strike. I thought it was wound. I just need to do 2 more damage. Give me a strike. That'll do. Big Bang. Probably his best card ever. You had a day off. Are you allowed? 2 elites should be enough. Upgrade that, that, and that. What did you actually get up to today, or did you just chill at home? Slept for a good 8 hours, changed tiers on the car. Changed tiers? Gears? I don't know. Did some grocery shopping and took Mel out when she got home from work. That sounds like almost the perfect day. Ah, wheels. Now it makes more sense. I actually just put that down to autocorrect taking over then. 7 times 4, that's 28. Left with 1. Yeah, it was just a long day, long week. But you know how it is. It's work. You also got mail from Funcom. And you haven't been banned already from being a moderator, have you? It's always that. Ooh, let me know what it's about. I mean, obviously, not in a public room, in a public zone thing, whatever you want to call it. If you're allowed, of course. It might be like really strict on it. I will not speak about it apart from what you tell me in private. I actually installed the Pragmata demo. Because I have considered playing that. Have you heard of it? It's like I don't actually know, really. You're a soldier that's having to carry around this AI young girl. And I don't actually know much about the game, but it looks like it could be interesting. And considering how many of Capcom's games I enjoy, I probably would enjoy this one. Yes, got the good one. I'm never going to take all 3. I'm never going to have the choice to pick between all 3. That's just a waste. Doing 2 elites. Not going to go mad. What do we upgrade? Oh yeah, I can rest as well. I saw a post about it related to daddy issues. I just thought, I need to read more about this later. Yeah, I got the demo for it. I never played it yet, though. It's like I've got the same with, at the start of each combat, upgrade 2 random cards in your draw path. That's a better use of Stonecracker. Instead of 3 cards upgraded on every boss fight. But yeah, it's purely because it's made by Capcom, and it's actually been getting some pretty good reviews that I'm considering playing it. Because I need to start. Like, I know there's not many games out this year that I'm really that bothered about, but it doesn't mean I should just forego any new games. Because I could enjoy them a lot. It's like I got reminded earlier about the new game from the guys who made Returnal. And apparently it's got a multiplayer. So I said to Luke, who told me, I was like, if it's got multiplayer and we get it, do you want it? Then he did also tell me that the game is, like, stupid price on PlayStation at the moment. Oh, Regalite. Whenever you create a card, block. Gain 2 block. That's new. I keep forgetting I've got the mini tent. Yeah, it's because where I've been playing Dragon's Dogma 2 again, I was like, this game may not be great, but I do enjoy it. It sort of made me think, yeah, maybe I should keep going with other games that from Capcom. There's very few from them I don't like. One of them being Resident Evil 6, because it is universally known to be an awful game. If I could have used Knockout Blow, I could have killed him. Oh, so RE6 is a game based in the Resident Evil universe, but the problem with the game, like the immediate problem, is it's more akin to a third-person Call of Duty adventure game than it is a survival horror game. Like, it was so poorly made, and it's universally known to be one of their worst entries in the franchise. And normally I'm like, oh, give it a chance, but I really can't disagree with what people say. Like, the only campaign, so it's split into 4 campaigns. Leon's is the only good campaign up to only a certain point in the game, whereas the other 2 main characters, Chris and Jake, theirs is just an action shooter. There isn't really Resident Evil in it. They've just turned it into Call of Duty mode. And it was very boring. Like, I finished it, because I do try and finish every game I play, but it really wasn't that fun. Like, you know how when we played Resident Evil 9, the section with Leon turned into just combat heavy? I haven't had this. I might take it just to finish it. You plug the tea and the doors behind you slam shut. The tea mask stares at you for a moment, then presents an ugly cup. But yeah, the game is not good. And then the 4th campaign is the puzzles of Resident Evil, but that's about it. And it makes no sense how it fits into the game. Yeah, it takes away more than just the horror. It takes away the fun too. Like I said, I played it, I finished it, so I can actually give an opinion on it. There is, like, for a co-op game, I really enjoyed playing with my friends, but for the game itself, nah. Avoid it. See, that's the other thing, is there's like 5 chapters per character, and each chapter is like 5 hours long. They are really beefy. So you can't just, like, pick it up and put it down. You actually have to plan to play it for a long period. Oh my god. How many more cards can I draw that turn? On your dick throwing game. What? I mean, straight away, just for the name alone, I am interested. Oh, what game are you working on recently? I thought, it's just a game where you throw a dick. Yeah, please. This is gonna hurt. I am just going to have to forego any kind of defense this turn and just try and kill him. (18 × 3). I need to hit him. Oof, that was close. Well, I've made it further than I normally do. There's a lot of combat, but it avoids all champs. I'm going to go for that shop at the very end. Transfer up to 6 cards into Maul. You may cook at rest sites. Whenever you kill an elite, upgrade 4 random cards. Well, considering that I have the miniature champ site, I will make the most of Meat Cleaver in this run. Again, I won't show it on stream, and I won't talk about it in any sort of regard where someone can come along and steal your idea. So I imagine that's what every budding game designer is going to be making, is a dick slapping game. Oh dear God. How? How could you get away with this? All I will say is you need preset names of different names for the penis. So you've got Schlong, Willie, Johnson, things like that. Because that is an insane looking game. What is it, a battle arena? Sorry, no, don't answer that. Ignore. That is discussing too much. I really need Stardust to show up. I've got 12 hits stacked. 19 hits stacked. Oh yeah, of course, it's the last card I draw. Now I've got 32 hits stacked. I just realised I now have to fight an elite to get to a campsite. If I didn't use that attack, I could have used decisions. No, I'm not. What is past the pigs? You just like offering bacon around a table? Or different parts of the pig? Is this like a cultural thing that I don't know that we're going to lose? I can't get to a campsite without having to go through a boss. Oh. Oh, this is getting worse. The more you explain what you're planning on. Past the prick. Yeah, APOD, it's not sounding better the more you explain it. It really isn't. It's sounding more and more horrific. What, they've actually patented past the pricks? Is this what you were meeting him about? I will survive this hit, just not with much. Oh, oh god. You Scandinavian lot are weird. There it is. There's the Vin button. Well, might as well get this over and done with. Mind you, that other one could have been a heal. Resonance. It's a shame it only lowers his strength by 1. I mean, yeah, 1 times 3 is pretty damn good. And I get 6 out of it. But it's just the amount of damage it deals. 20? 20, that's 100 damage. Well, I mean, if it does well, then fair play. I could just imagine, like, a bunch of people just see it on an app store and be like, yeah, that's the game we've been waiting for our whole life. 13, that's a kill. Just. This whole run is now just turned into a whole luck fest. Get rid of that. And let's get rid of... Get rid of knockout blow. Increase my health a bit more. Rayquaza. Now I need to do another 2 fights in an elite so that I can get to that final campsite, that final shop. Oh, there's decisions, but I don't have anything to use on it. So what are you like plan? What's your long-term plan with that game? Like what are you thinking? Are you going to make it a live service game, or is it one and done? Again, if this is like a questions you can't answer in actual chat. Oh, when you said you had the physical game, I thought you meant Pass the Pigs. Not that. Oh my god. APOD. How could you? You seemed so normal. I suppose we've all got our dark secrets. Now, I've got to ask. When you got that out of the box and showed Mel, what was her response? $18. I can just imagine like this, like complete straight face, just looks at you and went, "That's nice." It's just so odd. It's really, honestly, it's not something I expected you to come up with, Apod. I thought you were the best of us. Uh, 70 damage. Oh, I could have killed one of them. See, just having Stardust and Genesis is enough for this run to win. It's every turn, it's just 4 damage. $14 times 5. I never thought I'd see Care Bears used in a sentence like that. The naughty version of Care Bears. Like, I am honestly shocked. Shocked and appalled. I can't do any damage. It's just so out there. Like, I never expected that. Like, in a million years, you could have said, oh, guess what I'm working on, and I never would have guessed that at all. And the only enemy it didn't hit was the one I wanted it to hit. Awesome. I've almost killed them all at the same time, which is not helping me at all. I am dead. Which is a shame, because this was a really good run. And all because Stardust hit everything but the one I wanted it to kill. Sea of Discourtesy and Meat Cleaver. Well, the Meat Cleaver was a good idea, I only got to use it once. Oh god, why do I have this horrible feeling it's going to be like Flappy Penis or something? Oh, comment. You know, just you've corrupted me now. I just can't think of it the same way again. You and your mate are gonna start this whole like game dev team where all the games are just penis related. Like Flaccid Media or something, or Rock Hard Media or something like that. Oh, they sound really cool. I wonder what they make. Let's get Orbit. Oh, let's get Celestial Might as well. You can have the patent for those, by the way. I won't be like, oh, Apod, it's my idea, you can't have it. I don't make games. So crack on. This boss has been made harder after the update. Because he's only got 15 per hit now instead of 20. So it takes a minimum of 5 turns to kill him. You know, in my head right now, your silence is deafening. This entire time I've just been riffing ideas for your new game company name. You're frantically writing it down into a Word document. And you're going to be like running up to your friend tomorrow or something like, look what I've got! Loads of ideas for a company name. But you're not denying it. Exactly. Oh, I'm dead. This is the thing. The Regent, I find, is probably my worst character now. I used to complain about the Necrobinder, but I really don't have many good runs with the Regent at all. I don't even feel like it's like particularly poor decision making. Just a lot of it's just not good runs. Because I think I'm picking a good amount of cards and making the right decisions. It's just there's a poor luck of the draw what catches me in the end. I mean, I got a shot coming up, so I'll take the damage. But I've also started with this game noticing that the more time I spend just maximizing DPS, a lot of the time that's more than enough to get through the runs. Because when I start trying to worry about, it's either you have to play super aggressive, well, what from my experience, you have to play super aggressive, or play like really passive and make it so turns last forever. With like constant draws and things like that. Brush under. What are you selling? At the start of each combat, add 2 random colourless cards into your hand. Ooh. I'll take that. Your company name is really lame. I mean, is really lame is pretty uninspired if you ask me. Peterson Production. I mean, it's not the worst name I've heard. Is that like locked in now? You can't change it. PTP Games. See, PTP is a... I like that name. That's a shame. PTP would have been a good name for your company. So what, if I was to Google it right now, Peterson Production, is it Peterson or Peterson? Either way, if I was to Google that right now, would it come up? Well, this is a really awful turn. I'm gonna have a look. I'm not gonna put it on the stream clearly, but auto corrected. There's one that says something is happening, but otherwise I can't see anything that's. There's something that's come up that's related to hockey. But something's happening. Is it meant to have a clickable link? Like when you hover over it, you get the finger come up, like you can interact with it through a link. The bomb. Hopefully it doesn't take 3 more turns to kill this thing. Ugh. Not these things again. I want more energy. I can't even kill one of them. What a load of shit. So have you actually done anything more with it, or are you sort of in limbo at the moment? Is there something for me to see soon? I don't have any stars for that. A bit in a limbo. Every great programmer has to start somewhere. Know my place. God, it's just like with Tail as well. He was always starting like a million projects at the same time. As long as you don't make it so you have to pay to play your games. It's a really good start. Entropy. I have 1 attack. And nothing to hit them. Awesome, love it. Panache, but can I use all my cards? Probably not. I just need to get through this fight. Ooh, hello. This is a fairly good turn. He's done. Nice. Not really a good card reward, but I can at least make use of the pale blue dot. Just think though, you gotta start somewhere. Couple years time, I'll be like, oh, what's Apod been up to with this site? And it's just gonna be this like big game. You're gonna have all these big like endorsements from big streamers and stuff, and it'll be like, you've made it, mate. You've made it. Splish splash, I was taking a bath. See, that doesn't work in English because we don't say bath. What you do if you're from there. Yeah, let's use that. And then we do that one. And then we do... This isn't a good turn. I'll invite you to the stream parties in your mansion. Everyone who gave me good reviews is invited. If you didn't give me a good review, get out. Sploosh. I don't know why I took that, because I knew full well I could use it. But then it also depends on where you decide to get a mansion. Because you could decide that you don't want to have a house in Norway. You could go to America. Norway? Sweden. Sorry. That sucks. I would have liked that one. I can't ever use it. Yes, I could have used it. Because it would have been free. What a fool. Might not leave the party. Jesus. Didn't realise you were that kind of guy. Power corrupts, and that's proof. Let's get loads of stars. And victory. Awesome. Is it going to be like a base, like... It's not going to become like a sacrificial thing, is it? That you invite everyone, the person with the least following gets sacrificed at the end of the night. No one's heard from Halsey Boy in years. No one knows what happened to him. He went to a party at Mr. Apod's and never returned. Some say he was murdered. Others are like, who's Halsey Boy? All hail stream gods. Some say he's in a better place, but we all know he's just in Apod's sex dungeon. I don't know why my mind went there. I wouldn't take notes on that one. That's a bit risky. Let's do that again. It's just getting worse. What do you need a swing for, Apod? Be honest. Yeah, you can have that, but yeah, well, that's bonus. Took something that was going to expire, and I got a 2 relics out of it. I can use Purity next turn to exhaust those 2. Dun dun dun. Have you ever watched The Boys A-Pod? You know, the anti-superhero movie? That's what this is sort of turning into. Because that show crosses lines like it's no one's business. I mean, it's very entertaining. Yeah, it's worth it. It's really unhinged, but it's funny as hell. Like, I've never sat and watched a show so much, and I'm just sat there watching it going, what is going on? But not in a bad way, it's in a more, I am entertained, but also very put off by what's happening right now way. Ooh, yeah, no damage on the first turn. What's that other zero cost card I got? Oh, yeah. Royal Gamble. That's alright, I didn't actually get that in my hand then. Jackpot! Oh, those cards are so good! Ooh, big bang. Entropic Brew with 4 slots. I just need to burn them. Double Panache. Know Thy Place. Falling Star. Spectral Shift. Nice. 2 cards from there. Use Panache again. Drop it through. Am I able to one-shot this? Ah. I mean, if I use another potion, I can. No, it's not worth it. I'll die. Can I do 20? Yes, I can. Thank you. Perfect time. Nice and easy, and I got ice cream. This is shaping up to be a really good run. Yeah, okay, I'll take that. Could have been worse. Next turn, do that and that. I didn't need to defend. That was a waste. Holy shit. I could already do 9. We are getting so lucky. It's like I've also been watching the Invincible show, and that's really good. I've been really enjoying that. I mean, a lot of the complaint about the current season is like how crap it actually looks because of like their animation budget just keeps getting lower and lower. Like they're trying to annex out some of the big voices. Like they've got J.K. Simmons. They've got Peter. I can't remember his last name. He's Optimus Prime. Like they've got some really big names, and it's apparently what's costing them all their budget. But I'm really enjoying it. No, it's on Amazon Prime. I don't know if that's like the thing, but that's where I'm watching it anyway. On Prime Video. I am chewing through some of these enemies. Draw 9 cards. That's a very expensive card to use. Now I've got orbit, so I can have longer turns. What am I getting? Do I get... No, let's get that. Let's upgrade everything. Flat cannon, I don't have any. I can't really use any of them. Take flat cannon. For each card exhausted. Do I actually have any cards to exhaust? No. So that's kind of pointless as well. Oh, that's not a status, it's a curse. It's not the same thing. Rubbish. Big bang. Orbit again. No defense though. Why would I get something useful? I keep taking the wrong card because I keep forgetting they're free to play. I have panic button, good. Do I need panic button? I do 70 damage. I win. Nice. Make it so. Another successful second. Right. We want to go through that shop. Probably do that one elite. So we're going up to the right. Valkyrie plays your first turn. Start of each combat, add 1 of 5 random cards into your hand. Add retain to that card. I don't mind him playing my first turn if I get permanent energy. In a lot of time, it's a good thing anyway. I mean, yeah, I would have played Thinking Ahead before Restlessness. Look at that. First turn, he's already done half his health. Make it so. I love the fact that it's a Star Trek reference, and even the card is a meme of the Star Trek reference. Make it so. Well, that went well. Fight just ended. Still got more energy. And then let's put that back in. Make it so again. Oh, I just put resonance in to be drawn next turn, but I haven't got any stars. This thing is already starting to hurt quite a lot. All this energy. But I don't need energy, I need cards. Let's get jackpot. I mean, I can technically break the game now if I just use all of the orbits. Just keep stacking up orbit. Because technically that is every single time I use energy, it will trigger orbit. Let's change that. Oh, I'm not blocking enough. I mean, now we're at this point, I'm never going to run out of energy. I'm going to survive, but it's going to hurt. Just win. That thing's horrible. Right, I'm going through the middle. Upgrade 2 random cards. Oh, that sucks. I don't get to choose the card. It just plays it and then automatically chooses for me. That's a bit shit. Just keep going. What are we doing? Draw, top of draw pile. Make it show. But this is the this is how I know I'm having a really good run. Turns just keep going and going. So the longer a turn goes for is how well a build has been put together, in my eyes anyway. Like, I've been in some victorious runs where I never had to stop attacking. I think it was a silent where I just like attacked for like 12 like 1,000 damage straight. It was beautiful. Right, rest up, final boss. All the aim is just to max out my star count and then use Stardust. Summon? What's he summoning? Have they changed how this boss works? Whenever you play an attack or skill, it gets exhausted. Add exhaust to this card and move until the end of combat. Yeah, they've changed how this fight works. So this fight can't last ages. You cannot draw additional cards during your turn. Whenever you play a card, lose energy. Energy is used to play cards. So we're just looping this forever? Okay, so I need to start getting to the end a lot more, see what these bosses can do. Well, I don't know if I'd say he was easier or harder. But we have now cleared Ascension 6 with the Regent. But that. So far, that's the only boss I've seen that's actually got a change to it. Ooh, you may ignore paths and choose the next room to travel to 3 times. I'm glad that's a choice at the beginning, because then if I have a particularly bad time, I can just ignore the route I was taking. Wait, I'm gonna go grab a drink because my sore throat's coming back. I've got a cold. I had to go to the hospital, and of course, going to the hospital means you're around sick people, so you get sick. Okay. Ready to see the Necrobinder attempt to win but fail? I started to get my head around like some good like decks and play styles for each character again. Necrobinder, my favourites are Ethereal Doom or Osty Doom. And the ironic thing is I kept complaining about how shit Doom was. Now I use it more often than not. I think, obviously, Doom is best when it's put with a card like Negative Pulse or Blight Strike. You're not just inflicting Doom, you're doing other things. I like Deathbringer, it's a good card, but it's the 2 costs card that dooms and weakens. Doesn't really help me. Especially since with how the way... Bless me, sorry. Especially with the way Doom behaves, it makes boss fights like this a lot better. Considering it ignores any damage gates. Hang in there, Osty. We'll win this. He has 1 health left. Sweet, sweet, sweet victory. Campsite. Ooh. Oddly shaped stone. There you go, that car, this hand will be upgraded. Now I've got a permanent 1 strength, 1 defense. I love that. Give me more Doom. I really, really want more Doom. Bodyguard, Light Strike, and Unleash. I'll lose the fight. Because only in 17 more damage, I win. I win. See what I mean about Doom? Blight Strike and Negative Pulse. Best 2. Easily. You have no cards in your hand, deal 20 damage to all enemies. Yeah, alright. It's gonna be a bit tricky, but I can make it work. Oh shit. Mind you, this boss isn't too bad of Doom. Just need to hit that one at the front again with 9 damage and it's gone. I found that solo play, my best way to kill this boss is just to don't try and take out their guard, just keep going down the line. Hit them, they turtle up, move on to the next one, hit them, turtle up, move on to the next one. So then when you're left with the last one, he's a lot easier to kill. Because then this one is where we ignore the turtle up. But I do need more energy if I want to get rid of the entire hand every turn. Because there isn't really a gameplay loop for the Necrobinder that allows me to use up lots of cards. This is the fight where I wish I could exhaust cards. Osty's dead either way. The doom is stacking. But this fight's taking too long. What I mean by that is I'm starting to get too many beacons in my hand every turn, which is a problem. I need to do 4 more damage. Oh, I'm dead. That is shit. The turn that would have killed him also managed to draw 7 beacons. 5 beacons. And that was a really good run. Yeah, I think I need to actually pay attention more to how they play, so the Necro Binder doesn't really draw extra cards. So I need to focus more on maximizing damage per turn instead of just relying on card draws. So doom as hard and fast as possible. Damn, you got there first. Okie dokie. Yeah, I think one of the big changes I need to make is like just defend an Osty, like Doom and Osty needs to be the main focus instead of trying to inflict the damage myself. I don't like the Birdonis attack. I feel like it's a lot of faff just for a little bit of extra damage. The only character it really works on is Ironclad because he has the ability to maximize his strength. I need to keep an eye out for any card that allows you to draw more cards, like Soul. I'll lose a defend. Why the hell not? It's better than what it first suggested. I lose flatten. End of days. See, worth holding on to. Lots of damage dealt that turn. Victory in 3. Oh, really? He's got 1 health. Apparently this run's turning into a speed run because we're not even 5 minutes in and we're already at the first boss. Can I inflict 29 next turn? No. Simple answer, but I do have the explosive ampoule to help with the next enemy phase. In fact, if we do that, then it will kill itself, then I get a whole turn without them attacking. I was praying for so. I was literally in my head just then going, please give me so. I'm actually running out of cards to upgrade. There's no point trying to stack damage on this thing, just do what I need to do to bring its health down. Ah. That is good though. So I could drop his guard, use Unleash. Or I could not. That also works, I suppose. Drop his guard. Unleash, flatten, no escape. Just need more doom. $31. I win. Nice. I was waiting to use that potion I have, but I didn't need it. Oblivion. I'd say... Wow, this is a really bad routing. If I go up the middle, through him, then up through there, get a shot. Now off these even more effective. I love that Oblivion is a free cast. That is just fantastic. Ugh, now I need more ethereals to make that worth it. Buffs himself, dies. Demonts, yes, definitely one of the 3 cost cards that makes it worth it. And this is why I saved so. I didn't kill any of them. Where's that flagon when you need it? Well, this turn's gonna hurt. I just can't get enough damage out. There it is. And that's a win. Not too great on the amount of damage I took, but could be worse. Just trying to keep Othie in the fight as long as possible, just to make him more and more effective. But it's not really working. I think I've got too many attacks, not enough defense. Nice, I win. Just. I'm probably dead. I want to use Demonts every turn, every time. I definitely need it for this, because I need to keep that toxic away. Damn. Need to do 5 more. Should I just kill it? Yeah, let's just kill it. Oh, just made it to the campsite. Well, we're ignoring the second champion because I won't win. I want the shot, but it wouldn't have been from that champion. Welcome back, Apod. We're on a bit of a rampage, but the fights have gotten substantially more difficult. Things are not going the way I need them to. Summon 4x, and I need to get that one that the more souls I have in my exhaust pile, the more damage it does. I need that card. Can't know, but I would have killed it. Oh, it wasn't upgraded. Shit. Well, Aussie's back in action. Do I have a card that can finish that off? Yes. Do that. Go to the shop. What you got? At the start of each combat, add a random card into your hand. It's free to play this turn. Yeah. And Doom at the start of every turn. This run shouldn't be going as far as it is. Oh, Demont, thank you. Nah. Snap, flatten, and pop. Oh, I should have taken less cards because the Mont counters that. So that would be 12. Let's just super boost. Right hand. If I can keep Bosty alive for longer, next time his attack comes around, I can do a lot of damage. Didn't put any defense on. No, always want to be able to play as many cards as I want, because that's going to be an absolute nightmare to try and balance. Okay. Oh wow, we're going to be building up some bloody Doom on this turn. Oblivion came back. That's how long this turn's lasted. Costs 2 less for each ethereal card played in this combat. Starts at 9. That used to be 6. Right, where are we going? I'd say probably straight up the middle. Do the last champion elite at the end if I want to. It's free to play this turn. And a whistle. Nah, crossbow is really good. I like a crossbow. Crossbow's really nice. Really nice. Go for a pink and then you go, yay, win. Really? I need to do 3 health, 2 health. There you go, that one in the back's dead. It's very rare I kill that thing at the back before the shield. I never actually pay attention to what that's saying anymore. I'm just like, oh, loot. Demont, Melancholy, Sick'em, right hand, poke. Nice. 76. That's what I'm talking about. Reanimate for free. That's good. $43. Squeeze. That's all it takes. Just give off decent beef and then you win. I just made myself block all the damage without actually using any defense cards. I love it. Just need to watch that one card. Let's do this. Oh, he had no doom. Osti's health is insanely high. Punch, soul. I want to use the bone shards, but it's not worth sacrificing with 46 health. Right, the one at the back is dead. Especially if he's just going to slap him for 48. I thought it's elite. Oh, God. This might have been a mistake. Oh, give Osti a lot more health. Okay. That was a good turn. The scythe. Never going to use it again. I can't. Come on, Osti, tank that shit. Nice. Berry right at the end. This run has turned into a swim instead of a struggle. But that does not mean it's going to be easy. I think it actually helped that at the start I had so many upgradable cards. Make an attack. Hit 2 additional times. Great Sentry mode. Spend the last my stuff. All that. Oh, that'll be good. Put that with the Doom every time I hit it. It will just keep stacking. countdown. Because when I inflict doom now, when I get that sleight of flesh, I'll do the damage at the same time. Lost 2 pretty good cards there. Oh, good thing they had a passive turn. See, it's difficult because that one at the back starts hitting really hard, but the one in front, in the middle, is threatening to take away all your cards. So it's quite difficult for me to decide on what I need to get rid of first. Let's get Reeve. Right, let's see if this boss has changed at all. Oh, 2 random potions. Right. I'm hoping they've taken the intangible off the last phase. Nice countdown. Get that nice and early. Sleight of Flesh, another good one to have. My combo has begun. 26. Unfortunately, it's either kill him or take a lot of damage. Poke, flatten, demonts. It was worth it. Now I've got more energy. Ooh, hello, big long turn with lots of damage. Nice. Any changes? No, he still gets intangible. These retained cards are becoming a bit of a problem. How many cards am I drawing every turn? Nice, I've won. Nice, back-to-back victories on tier 6. At the moment, the final boss is purely that at the end of every act, 3. But I think once this game goes into full release, this guy will be the final boss. But even in the first game, when there was a final boss, it was you beat the final boss, it counted as a win. Did the fight again. Under 30 minutes? But yeah, 2 wins in a row. Now I need to do the reject. Genetic algorithm right from the start. But yeah, at the moment it's just get to Ascension 10 and win Ascension 10. It's just like a community challenge more than an official difficulty thing. Because when you get to Ascension 10, the modifier makes it so there's 3 bosses. 2 bosses to everything. Yes. I've already unlocked everything currently. But it unlocks more cards, more potions, more artifacts, everything like that. So I've currently got everything unlocked until a future patch where they add more content. But yeah, Ascension 10, it adds every end of act boss. So this boss, there will be 2. You kill it and then it does another fight immediately. And it was the one challenge in Slay the Spire 1 I just couldn't do. Because you have to have like a really solid deck to do it. Which I did not. But yeah, it's like I could have just like favored one character and tried to max out its ascension before the rest. But I figured if I can keep playing all of the characters to the same degree, then I won't get stuck in a loop where I can't actually do anything. Because it's like I got to Ascension 20 on the first game with the Ironclad, got to Ascension 17 with this character, and then I just couldn't do it anymore. So I figured if all of them can reach it, I can sort of play my best character to be the first one to clear Ascension 20. Ascension 10. But yeah, now that I've unlocked everything, there's nothing left to unlock at the moment. I've even got an unlock that's not got a designation yet. It's meant to unlock a new zone, but it's not in the game at the moment. I'm playing it so much, and it's only in early access. But as I like in a lot of roguelikes, I like to play the random character. So learning how to play them all equally well is quite fun. Nice. Buffer, machine learning. Buffer may be rarer, but machine learning's better. Lots of damage is all it takes to win early in the early game. I mean, later on in the runs, this damage ain't going to do me any good, so might as well make the most of it now. It starts off with just maximum DPS, and then in the second act it changes more to longer play, and in third act you need like endless turns. At least that's what I think. The longer your turn can last, without having to actually click end turn, the better it is. That. Channel of Dark for each of your orb slots. I will use that once this thing doesn't actually have any of this guard on. Beautiful. Lots of hits. There we go. Now I can drink the potion. Dark orbs do massive damage, so the longer they can sit stewing, the better. So I immediately used 2 of them. But I mean, he's down 80 health. How much do I need to block? A lot. Never mind. I win. Trash treasure whenever you create a status, channel 1 random orb. Nah. Let's do reboot. I like reboot. Oh. I need somewhere with a couple more. So I'm thinking, I think I've got my route. Let's do it. Extra energy or nah. I never like the things that only last for 1 act. It feels like a waste. I want to benefit long term. I don't want to benefit just for 1 act, because then I could just die by the second. Out you come. Feral, the first time you play a 0 attack each turn. Ooh, that'll be good with Claw. Full damage. Nice. These fights are going so fast. I do love speedy modes. Like, slow mode is necessary, but speed mode just gets you in and out. The reason I like Feral so much with Claw is every time you use Claw, it does more damage the next time. I'm taking a lot of damage. Yeah, the kind of cards where it draws more cards if you draw a status card is actually really nice. Because then it can just get more status cards pulled out. I'm dead. Yeah, that did nothing for me. I drew more cards, I still can't use them. I think that'll do for today anyway. We had a good win streak. But all of these new relics and the changes they made, I don't know necessarily if the Rift boss at the top of Act 3 necessarily needed changing. He was a pain because of the whole 2 turns to do damage, but I don't think he was overly bad. Like, if your deck couldn't tear through him in the first couple of turns, then you weren't really going to do it anyway. I honestly think the worst designed boss is the experiment, considering it can go intangible every turn in the final phase, every other turn, which makes it really hard to kill it. I'd rather deal 200 damage after every second turn than only be able to have very small one-turn windows to inflict as much damage as possible. Jesus. That'll do. Yeah, I know I haven't really been streaming too much recently, like in length and frequency, but it's like sort of taking a break, but not taking a break. Yeah, sorry. Like, it's taking a break without stopping streaming. Did you? Well, I'm back tomorrow. But yeah, I'm just putting it down to, I'm putting it down to like burnout. Because every time I've played, like when I played Hades, I really enjoyed playing it, but I got to that point I was ready to stop playing it. And it makes it difficult to want to carry on streaming it. But yeah, it's sort of burnout without the burnout. Just to keep it streaming without taking a month off, like I did last time. Whoops. Cool. Next best thing is getting on the big TV. But yes, thank you so much for chilling with me, A-Pod, and enlightening me to your penis game. That is all from me. Have a wonderful start to your weekends. And if I don't see you tomorrow, I won't see you tomorrow, I guess. Bye-bye.